Hey you guys, it's Rachel here with Senza Tempo Cane Corso. I'm out here with the majority of the pack. As you can hear them galloping by. Madmartigan! Madmartigan! Big old heifer of a dog. He is a gigantic dog. Some people have asked me if he's bigger than Preacher. Yes, he is. Ooh, Trinity just about gave him a mouthful just then. Trinity, did you whoop him? Did you whoop him, girl? I saw you. Look how big she is. So she's due in 11 days. I'm going to take her next week for an x-ray and find out how many puppies she's having. The odds are we may have some spots available on her litter. I have 8 deposits currently. And so if there are going to be any more, then you guys will be the first to know. Oh my God, look at Blondie. She found her babies. Her babies are in the back.
She's like, they're back there. She's like, I don't want anything to do with them right now.
No, look, she's concerned. Look. She kind of came back. She's like, hey, what's going on?
She's like, Mama, come look over here. What's going on?
Yeah, the puppies are in the backyard. We want them to have the space. We also want, it's good for their feet. To be on that gravel. Look at you, pretty Blondie. Like, look at you, pretty girl.
He's playing rough around my baby.
Big old dogs. I decided not to show a Zoe yet. She is just going through kind of a funky thing with her top line right now, and so I'll tell you guys something that I found out about. So I got word. Come on, back over here. Back over here. I got word from there was somebody basically there were some people at the dog shows where Nirvana was at that took pictures of Nirvana and my handler and were basically trying to claim that Nirvana is crippled. And it's kind of like, it's really petty because anybody that knows who I am knows that I film my dogs, and Nirvana has been filmed all of her life. If she was crippled, it would be obvious, you know what I mean? We would know, because somebody would have seen it. And not only is she not crippled, not only does she not move like she's crippled, but she's also been fully health tested. So the idea that she could have some kind of underlying issue is incorrect, because we know that, because like I said, she's already been health tested. But having said that, it just goes to show that that when you're showing a dog, you really have to be very careful, because people will they're going to try to make up lies even where there isn't an issue. So for me and my reputation, I have to, that's one of the biggest reasons why I told you guys, I'm not going to just put out all my dogs. I'm only going to put out my best dogs, because if I put something out that's less than my best, people are just going to say, oh, well, look at the horrible dog she's producing. And that will be my reputation, not the good stuff that I'm producing. What I have now is what I started with. What I'm showing is what I've bred. Preacher, back over here now. Move it. Come. I see him. Now, Preacher, let's go. Good boy. There's Valak. Can you make sure there's nobody over there?
Yeah.
Like none of the dogs. I don't think I saw any of them go there, but anyway, so it just, like I said, it just goes to show that I have to be really careful, because people are going to be looking to kind of tarnish each other's reputations, and it's not specific to me. It happens when you're in the show world. Blondie, come here. Bella, no, come here. God, that Sir Barks-a-Lot is so loud. It's hard for all of my dogs to ignore that. I mean, they're doing... What?
There's a balloon in the sky.
Okay. I mean, as long as there's nobody over there, I'm fine. So anyway, so her top line right now, her top line will be great. I mean, she's always had a phenomenal top line, absolutely rock solid, but she's just going through a phase right now, which I've told you guys about. Sometimes they just get, they get a roach in the top line as they're maturing, and then it flattens out later. And so if it's there when they're born, it's not going anywhere. Belladonna, get your butt over here now. Right now, you come. Now, good girl. Good girl. Come on, baby girl.
I'm gonna go check over there because I do hear something. I just don't know.
No, Madmartigan. Hey, psst.
Go lay down.
Hey, Madmartigan. Savannah, stop walking. Valak, Madmartigan. Hey, get back over here, Zoe. Now. Zoe, come. Good girl. I'm sorry. I hate to be yelling like this, you guys, but I have to be really firm with my dog's structure in that instance because it's a heavy draw. When you have a dog that's like that, it's a heavy draw. They want to run to that. I think we're good. I don't see any of our dogs running over there. I think we're good. Rustling, that's probably the chickens. And so anyway, so the dogs, when there's that level of excitement, it's you have to really go above and beyond to get their attention. Look how big Belladonna is. I told y'all she's a big female. She's a big girl. All right, so anyway, so yeah, so I've decided not to show her yet. I only want to put out my dogs that look really good because the last thing I want to do is to put out dogs that aren't at their best selves and basically have people make up stories about them that, you know, that are not factual. It's just a puppy in development. And it's really frustrating because, like, on one end people say how, hey Biggin, on one end people say how, oh, you should be out there showing your dogs, and you're nothing if you're not out there showing your dogs. But then you go out there and you show your dogs, and they go out of their way to lie and manipulate about your dog. And it's just, it's very frustrating, and it's very two-faced, and it's just a really wicked, back over here right now. It's just a very kind of hard thing for me to handle. I mean, I'm not out there showing them, you know what I mean? I've got a handler, but it would be even more frustrating if I was actually the one out there handling them. My handler didn't care. She thought it was funny. You know, to them, you're not doing something right unless people are actually talking about your dog. And obviously, hey, back over here now. You know, people are very competitive, and so they want to win, and so if there's a dog out there winning, they're not going to like that very much. Especially if it's somebody that people don't like. He has such good movement. Get it, Blondie. Get it, Blondie. Get it, girl. Oh. Yeah. Blondie, come here. Yeah, he is really getting better on his feet. Good girl, Blondie. That's my baby girl. That's my baby girl. Poochie, my baby. Or my thickness. Oh, you got that thick booty. Are you thick? She's fully recovered. Fully recovered. Well, except for her skin. Her hair needs to come back in all the way, but because she's shedding out. I'm gonna catch you, punk. That's right. That's right, punk. Here you go, Blondie. You're my girl. Ooh, velocity? Really? Did you think that was gonna work with Preacher? Or are you tripping? You're tripping. Good luck with that, girl. Good luck. Good luck, because Preacher ain't the one. Oh, he let you have it. Wow, Preacher. Wow, bro. I guess. Way to be a gentleman. Yeah, seriously. He's like, I respect women, okay? Yeah, look at her. Look at her being, oh, look at all the confidence in the world. Zoe, no ma'am. Stay away from my chicken coop, girl. Come on. Get out there. Get out of it. That is so funny. Come on. Let's go. Oh, Velocity, you got that structure? She's like, not really, no, but I'll make it work for me. Oh, Blondie girl. But anyway, Nirvana should be coming back near the end of December. And, you know, I've thought about, Valak, no sir. Come on, come on. I've actually thought about putting her back out in the ring. After the Christmas break, because I was going to be showing Zoe, but I haven't yet. She hasn't gone into heat yet, which I find quite strange. I guess she's going to be a late bloomer when it comes to heat cycle, which is fine. I mean, that's, you know, better for her, better for me because she's showing right now. But the latest I've ever seen a female go into heat is around 13 months. So kind of sucks because it basically, I was kind of hoping she would go in earlier because I mean, I guess it is what it is right now, but there's going to be some pretty big shows in December that she's going to be in, and I would prefer she not be in heat for those, but it is what it is. You can still show them in heat. But yeah, she'll be coming home soon, and I'm just going to be deciding whether or not I want to bring her back or whether or not I want her to continue showing or not. And a lot of that is going to have to do with kind of what is going on. So, so yeah, it's going to be what it's going to be. But we should be on puppy watch, not this weekend, but next weekend with my girl Trinity here. So, I will probably, I was thinking a lot about it. I was talking with Reese. As many of you know, I've kept quite a few dogs back recently, which is what I'm supposed to do. I don't like to breed my females into oblivion. You know what I mean? I breed them, I produce better offspring, I retire them and make room for the new generation. And so, I think that I'm going to retire Velocity at the end of 2021. I'll probably breed her 2 more times, and then that's going to be it. I'll probably do a Valak breeding next, and I think that's it. I don't think I have another male that I really want to breed her to right now. So not with her head type. I don't want to put her to Madmartigan because their head types are not really complementary. So that's just going to be what it is. So I'll probably do, you know, 2 Valak breedings, see what I get, and then I'll retire her at that point. And once she's retired, then she will find herself a loving forever home, just like Kashmir did, where she can retire and be the queen of her castle. Trinity, I don't know yet. I'm probably not going to breed her very much because of the fact that I already have a lot of her blood. I've kept back quite a bit of Blondie's blood, and obviously they're full sisters, so I don't really... The only reason I'm even breeding her at all right now is because I don't want to put Madmartigan to Blondie, and so anyway, I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. We'll just see. We'll just see. You know, Madmartigan's hips are, they're good. They're the breed standard, but they're not like better than the breed standard. They are like, that's not true. They're slightly better than the breed standard. I take that back. They are slightly better than the breed, not standard, but the average, right? The breed average. Whereas Trinity's hips are like freaking unbelievable. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to do that. It's a hip breeding. And that's not to say there's anything wrong with those hips, but like I said, if you should always be looking to make improvements. And so I feel that there are improvements to be made there. So I don't know. So anyway, I guess that's kind of really all I've got. Some people have asked, you know, whenever I retire Blondie, will she be rehomed? No. Blondie will stay with me forever. She's Savannah's pet. Any dog that I say is a pet in this home stays forever. So, so yeah, so she'll stay forever. And Preacher will stay forever. Most of the males will. Most of them. Valak, I've actually been considering finding a co-own for. He just isn't really, structurally, he's okay. I'm not a fan of his croup. But he just isn't as nice as I was hoping for. And for me, whenever I'm going to have a dog in my program, I really need them to be like very, very nice. Because obviously it's a important spot. Hey! Don't you dare fight girls.
Mama's gonna get you, boy.
Down. Now. Down. Don't you ever sass Blondie. You've lost your mind, boy. Cut it out. Mind your manners. Don't sass women. Now, some people might say, okay, well, why'd you get onto him whenever Blondie is the one who started it? Well, because A, Blondie's a female, and males are not supposed to fight females. And she's... she's not a problem starter, you know what I mean? She's not a dog that I worry about. He is a young male. He needs to know that that kind of behavior is not okay. Blondie already knows that it's okay. It's just, hey, Belladonna, don't you freaking eat my tree. It's just one of those times where it isn't about who's right or wrong. As far as where it's not about who, it is about who's right or wrong. It's not about who started it. So, as you saw earlier with Preacher, males should back down to females. Most do. Without any kind of necessity. They know that the females hold the highest rank in a pack, typically, as people used to ask about when it came to Preacher and Cashmere. Yeah, he's more powerful, but when Cashmere put the foot down, he backed down. Most of the time, that's the case. That foolishness was because he's young and he doesn't know better. But he can't be fighting females. He's too big. It's like I said, it's not about whether or not she started it or he started it. He is too powerful. He can hurt her. He has no business fighting with a female, period. So that's why I got onto him. That kind of behavior is not okay. I know Blondie's not going to take it far. I don't know that he won't take it that far because he's young and inexperienced and he's just starting to feel himself. So it's just one of those moments where, that's the call that has to be made. So anyway, yeah, that was a fun little moment. What was I talking about before, Savannah?
I have no clue.
Oh, that's right. I was talking about Valak. So anyway, I still want to use him for breeding. I still want to have his genetics because, like I said, there are a couple females I want to put him to that I can think of. I want to put him to Velocity, and I want to put him to Sookie. So I do want to be able to utilize him for that. But other than that, I don't know that I'm not going to use him a whole lot. So there's really no point in him taking up a big space when I'm not going to be. But that's about it. That's about all that's going on. I'm feeling a lot better today, in case you can't tell. And Sir Barks-a-Lot is doing Sir Barks-a-Lot things. You can see all my chickens are out right now. Oh, look, we got some roosters. They might be feeling, nope, hold on, let's see. Are they going to? Look, they're sizing each other up right there. Let's see what they do. Oh, nope, the other one thought better of it and walked away.
I don't know though, the females.
No, that was it. That was it. I've really enjoyed watching the communication between the chickens, in particular the roosters. They've recently found their voices, and so they've been doing a lot of crowing, which is pretty cool. Is it crowing?
Yeah. No, I think it's cock-a-doodle-looing.
Cockle-doodle-ooing. I thought it was crowing. Who knows? Anyway, so everybody's looking good. All the chickens are looking good. I do have one sick one. She hasn't been feeling very well. I don't know where she is right now, but she's been hanging in there. Well, there's some females over there having a discussion. Those two females were having a moment. Oh, there's my rooster, my Brahma. Yeah, Big Daddy Brahma. I love that chicken. Like, I love him. If they made stuffed animal Brahmas, I would have him as a stuffed animal on my bed. He's so freaking cute. Such a little fat little bugger. Not little, but he's a chonky boy. Anyway, all right. Well, I'm sure y'all are tired of hearing Sir barks a lot. I wish there's something I could do about that, but unfortunately I can't. One day I'll move and then we'll all laugh and talk about how annoying Sir barks a lot was and how happy we are that he's not constantly barking in the background. All right. Well, y'all have a good day, and I'll talk at you later. Bye.